Good morning, dear ones. I have been missing you. So this past Sunday, we did something very special at church. So that's why I came outside to show you. But before I tell you what we did, I wanted to share with you a wonderful book story. I'm not going to read the book to you, but I really urge you to check it out at a library, or maybe you even wanted to purchase this book because it's beautiful. And it's called What Grew in Larry's Garden, and it's written by Laura Ellery and Cass Reich. So this story is a story about Larry and a girl named Grace. So Larry had a garden where he planted all sorts of vegetables, but they were like different kinds of vegetables, not the normal ones we see in stores, just very different. And Grace, who lived in his neighborhood, helped Larry in any way she could because she just loved the idea of helping in a garden. So every type of problems they had, like if they saw something eating the lettuce, they would figure out what to do in order to keep them all really healthy vegetables. So one day, Grace found Larry on his porch with a pile of papers on his lap. And so she asked him what it was about, and he said, well, those are letters from my students. And she said, what are they about? So he said, just wait. He was gonna tell her this story. And for you to know the rest of it, you should really read the book or ask your caregivers to read it to you. But I would like to share with you the note about this book, which is so much fun. And the note that the author left, the author's note, is to tell you about how did she come about this book. So she said, if seeing things in seeds is a form of genius, then Larry Zaccardo has a rare gift. And so this book is based on a real person. A few people would see much possibility in a tiny urban backyard and a handful of tomato seeds. But Larry has spent his life in gardens, soaking in their mysteries and miracles. He knows that something that appears as dry and dead as a seed can suddenly burst into life and color. So Larry Zaccardo, whose story is inspired this book, is a real person. And his tomato project is something he really does with his students. When he started teaching, Larry was faced with a classroom full of students who had troubles, both at home and in classroom. He saw possibility in them too. So working with what he had, soil, seeds, in a greenhouse no one was using, Larry showed his students how to get their hands dirty. And kids who could not stay still in a class found focus and calm when they worked with plants. So Larry began a project that would take his students beyond the greenhouse and their community. So he encouraged each student to personally deliver a tomato plant, started from seed during class to someone in their neighborhood, and they were to include a letter with the plant explaining why that neighbor had been chosen to receive the gift. Isn't that a wonderful idea? So growing anything takes patience. If you give plants what they need, which is water, sunshine, gentleness, and room to grow, they will thrive. Basically, possibility hides in every seed. So each year, Larry's students continue to find possibility in seeds and in themselves, growing their community one plant at a time. So with that, I thought, what a good idea would that be for us to start a garden here at church? So that's why this Sunday we started a garden. So we planted 2 beds with vegetables, and then we got a big third one that we are gonna plant next week. So I invite you, if you are willing and wanted to come to church, you're gonna help us plant more vegetables, and perhaps we can really distribute them. Of course, we're gonna take care of them, water them, and wait until they grow, and then distribute to whoever needs and would like them in the neighborhood. Isn't that a great plan? I think so. So come, join me, join all the kids who are coming, and let's make this our project here. And maybe you can also plant something home and take it to somebody and write them a letter, say why are you gifting them with a plant. I see you next time. Let's grow our own gardens and let's spread love and care.
Thank you.